Hello, 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 everybody. How you doing? Better make sure I mute the YouTube. How's everybody doing? Hello, everybody. Oops.
Is like without.
Right. Okay, there we go. Oh, oh, Jamie Hart, you're killing me, dude. Killing me, man. You're killing me. Here I am, man. Killing me. Let's see here. Is there going to be any more MAM on Netflix, or was that a wrap? I actually don't know. I'm not sure, Mandy. Uh, I would say certainly if Zellner gets things moving in the appeals process, then they would probably then take an interest again because there'll be more content. Um, so but I'm not sure where they stand. They're probably right now at the point of letting things develop before they make any plans. That'd be my guess. So, but they have hinted at it apparently. So, it's hard to say, but I'd say if there's something for them to put out, they'll put it out because they already have something that's highly successful. But they just, like I said, they need new content to be able to make a new series. So you gotta wait for a little bit to happen, I think. So anyway, all right. Let's see. Netflix needs to move some stuff out and bring some more stuff in. Well, they get what they can. You know what I mean? They obviously a lot of movies don't want to. They want to hold on to their rights and they don't want to allow Netflix to play them instantly. So with things like that, you actually have to get DVD. You have to actually have the DVD service, and then Netflix can send you a DVD. Anyways, so let's see. Has to be another than after that, or are they now? Oh, okay, yeah, you're in reference to the question about another Netflix, right? Let's see. Sorry, we're getting sleepy. Nothing but love. I know, buddy. I know. Let's see. This is like watching a movie that is so intriguing and then left as a cliffhanger. Really? Got my ears lowered. That's what T1 was saying the other day, I think, when I got my hair cut. Hello, Shaz. Let's see. So I was on Twitter with Magilla regarding Sikiki. To me, I thought maybe they could spell Sicky. So I Googled it, and sure enough, there are family members' names Sicky in Manitowoc. Yeah. That's possible. We'll be talking with Rule and Magilla and Paul again on Sunday. So same bat time, same bat channel in Mr. People's Pet Shop. No, anyways, we'll be there. We'll be there again this Sunday. So you guys know it's the time, the same time it's been for the last 3 Sundays. Whatever time that was for you, wherever you are, it will be that same exact time again. So oh, we all. I mean, hey, look, seriously, if I wasn't involved, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't have 6,600 people following me on YouTube. I mean, you have to have some passion and for those that stick with it for the long haul, it requires a lot of passion and endurance. You guys remember last Friday when I was telling you I was trying to take a break and everything? That's impossible. That's not going to happen. so so thank God it's Friday. Cheers. Oh yeah. Oh, I see. It would be great for them to work with KZ with updated evidence info. Well, they basically were. They were. And if you watch MAM 2, I mean, it's most of it. I mean, it's kind of split between following Brendan and what went down with him, but it's also showing you everything KZ was doing. KZ was giving him a fair amount of access, it would seem. So I would imagine that in a third series, that it would likely be very similar. You will get a big holiday when both are released. Yeah. Yeah, that's probably true. Anyways, so obviously, like I said, look forward to Megillah and Rule, Sikhi, some other stuff Megillah that we didn't get to last time. So there's gonna be some good stuff. I know you guys. I know I've been over to Twitter and I've seen some of the tweets regarding the Sikhi letter and that sort of stuff. So I know what you guys are buzzing about. I fortunately was working late and got home pretty late, and I basically kind of got to skim Twitter, so I didn't get to really read much, but I'll, be getting up to speed by Sunday. And obviously you guys can all look forward to, well, hearing it from Rule himself. Right. So some of the other reasons why I can't, I wanted to take, a little bit or take it light for a little while. Another reason why that's really not going to be possible right now is next weekend, folks. Anybody that's going to be in Southern California, if you're going to be in Southern California, Friday or Saturday next week, or basically a week from today, or a week from tomorrow, if you're going to be around Southern California, you might want to check it out and see if you can come meet up with us. On Friday, we're going to be having dim sum in Gardena. Okay? So anybody that is going to be in Southern California that might want to come and join us, let me know. You can email me or you can message me. You can leave a comment below of how I can, get a hold of you or something. Like I said, let me know you're interested and I'll let you know where it is. So, we're going to be doing that. And then I'm going to be, it's going to be kind of interesting, folks, because I've gotten permission from everybody that's going to be there so far. That everybody's agreed to allow me to record us eating the dim sum. So there will eventually be an upload of us sitting there shoveling dim sum in our faces, talking about Stephen and Brendan, right? So there'll be a video like that you guys can look forward to. Also, you guys know that Mark Hodnott and Sandy Greenman are both going to be here, and we're going to be taking the banner that you guys have seen me run it around before and that sort of thing, right? We're going to be taking the banner with us. We're going to go head down to downtown Disney in the morning on Saturday with it. Obviously, the flags, will come with us. And we're going to go to downtown Disney and stuff. We're going to, do whatever around there and how, whatever. And from there, we're going to end up going down to Hollywood, basically down into LA, where we're going to go to the Walk of the Stars. That's something that Sandy really wanted to see. And so there should be a lot of cool stuff for us to take pictures with the banner with down there in the Walk of the Stars, because obviously it's, it's going to have probably some statues and some really cool stuff that we can get pictures with. So let's see here. Dim sum. Looking forward to listening to Megillah. And like I said, the thing that's got everybody buzzing right now is Rule in the Sikhi letter, because he's come up with apparently some interesting things. And like I said, there's a lot of talk going on Twitter. So Truth Train's full throttle. Ericoze nap time is over, buddy. Yeah, that's basically what it comes down to. And dim some mofos. Yep, you got it. we're going to a place for dim sum. Yeah, dim sum, man. Oh, it's good, dude. You guys, oh, dim sum is so good. I only follow Eric Jose, my first lead after I watched MAM on Netflix. Aw, thank you, Mandy. It's been 18 below in Minnesota. Southern California would be awesome. Well, except for the thing called work. We'll watch your videos. I know that work gets in the way, doesn't it? That's the thing that's been kicking my butt lately. I've been working late a lot of nights, man. This last month, it's been crazy. And working late makes it hard to put out the videos, makes it hard to research. It makes it hard, Plus, I'm not gonna lie, folks. I've taken a huge interest in Scottish independence. I mean, I'm probably not letting it go. It's I'm very much interested in it, but it's not gonna take away at all from my interest in Avery and Dassey. So, but I'm now basically researching two things, and so. Anyways, so what I was saying was, if you're going to be in Southern California, Saturday we're going to be running around with the banner, Sandy Greenman, Mark Hodnott. We're going to be running around and having some fun down here. Like I said, we're going to start out at downtown Disney, end up at the Avenue of the Stars. And so hopefully we'll have a lot of fun. I'm thinking down at the Avenue of the Stars, you usually get the people, the street performers or stuff. They'll dress up as like superheroes and this and that or sort of things. So I'm thinking we might try to get some of them involved in the banner picture and stuff. We'll see what happens when we get there. But it should hopefully be a lot of fun. And I'm pretty stoked just to be able to take Sandy Greenman around in Southern California and, take her to some good places for some good food here and show her a good time, while she's here. I mean, she's obviously, I think she's going to love it. I think she's never been here, I think is what I heard. And so I think that aspect of it alone is just going to be a hell of a lot of fun, is just getting to go and hang out with Sandy and experience Southern California. So anyways, there will be video. So you guys can keep up with it that way if you can't be here yourself. So, all right. So that's what we're doing for Leap Year. Then following that, coming up, April 20th and 21st, I believe it is, we are having Mamathon again, or at least we're planning to have Mamathon again. And so that's going to be an entire weekend event where we get together and we talk MAM. So I have to also that's another thing I have to do this weekend. So I have to start organizing that. I know my good friend Jamie there, I think might have already started a little bit of that for me, helping me out with that. So great, good thing, big thanks to him. We got Don Ethan is making a Mamathon magnet that's going to be available for anybody that wants to be able to put that on their car and just slap that on all weekend so that it's like advertising Mamathon. So we got Mamathon being planned for the 20th and 21st of April, I believe is what it is, right? The state's response is due on the 27th, right? So, or is it the 21st and 22nd? Anyways, whatever. We'll figure it out, the exact date. It's like the 20th, right around the 20th is Mamathon. 27th is the day that the state's brief is due. I do not believe they'll be getting another extension, even if they ask for it. If you guys want my honest opinion, that is it. That on the 27th, it's going to be time to file. If the appeals court gave them if they asked for one, and if the appeals court granted it, I would find that to be very shocking and unexpected. So we got that. Then after that, you guys can expect to see me and Mitch from Team Stockton, who you guys may have heard over on the 80 More Things podcast with Finn and Julie. Him and I are going to go ahead and do a live after the state files its motion. And he may have some interesting opinions to bring to the conversation that might be interesting to everybody. So we're going to be talking with Mitch from Team Stockton I'm sorry, Stockdale. I'm sorry, I think it's Stockdale. But if I'm wrong, but anyway, Mitch, folks, if you go over to the 80 More Things podcast, he's brilliant. So I'm going to be chatting with him, as I said. So then, folks, that's going to be the end of April. So then we got, or that's going to be the end of March, right? Sorry, March, not April. All those dates I just said were March 20th and 21st for Mamathon, March 27th for the States. What's it called? Response to the appeal, right? And then we got April and May, which, there'll be some things happening. And then there's Rally in June. So you got those things on the horizon. Scared Jose, he loves this stuff. Are we talking about Dr. Pepper again? Dim sum it's basically like different types of pasta or pastry or breads that are like boiled in containers. It's hard to explain, but the way it's prepared, it's very delicious. It's just for me, it's a huge treat. Every time I go out for dim sum, I'm like, I love it. It's great, especially at this place. This place is just there's two places I've been. The first place that we used to go to closed down, and then that's when we discovered this other place that we're going now. But every time, man, whenever we were gonna go for dim sum, I usually go with my boss, and whenever we were gonna go for dim sum, oh man, I was so excited. Because I just love it. It's good stuff. It's so good. Plus, folks, I'm excited to eat and break bread with some really good friends, some people that I've developed relationships with in the last 4 years, like Mark and Sandy and Julie, I think is going to be able to make it. So, and breaking bread, because like I said, folks, before, I mean, I'm a person who loves Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. And those of you who know in those stories, meal times were the times when things were, everybody's happy to be, hanging out and eating good food and everything. And, it's just all the major talks and stuff happened during the big meals in those books, if you remember. So anyways, I have that feeling for sharing meals with other people, especially really, really good ones like dim sum. Good stuff. Trees on eggs. Do we need to drag that video back out and start sharing it again? From my Doctor Who channel, me making chorizo and eggs. Actually, I think we have it on this channel too. When I made it over at Raleigh last year, right? So now we have it on this channel too. Well, just stop saying it, Mandy. There you go. That's a classic. Yeah. I had fun. I had fun making it, and everybody seemed to respond to it. So, and then Julie wanted me to make it, and she couldn't wait to taste it when we got to Wisconsin. So I ended up. Her and Cody weren't there for the first morning, so the second morning, I'm in a hurry. I got to get to Eagle Nation. I somehow thought I was going to get there a lot quicker than I was going to get there, and I needed to catch my plane in the afternoon. And I'm like, but I was like, quickly before I go out to Eagle Nation, I'm like sitting there frying up the chorizo and egg for Julie and Cody. And oh man, yeah, that was fun. That was a lot of fun. It was crazy. But and then I running over to Eagle Nation. Me and Paul did what I had to do over there at Eagle Nation, and then we're running back over to our little house that we had rented there for the weekend. And like literally had like 20 minutes there before I had to get out and get to the plane, and then literally almost missed my plane. Like seriously, like they were calling my name on the loudspeaker. I was like, holy crap, like running. It was like, oh my God, almost missed my plane. So, but it was all worth it. It was all worth it. Let's see here. What do we got? Wanda, yeah, Linda and Wanda. Oh, and those biscuits and gravy were good. See, I love biscuits and gravy, but see, Linda, fortunately, is one of the people that can make gravy, right? Because there are people that can't make gravy, and then there are people that can make gravy. So, with biscuits and gravy, obviously, I love good biscuits, but really for me, if you're gonna nail the biscuits and gravy, you gotta nail the gravy. And Linda nailed both, so it was delicious. I loved it. Yeah, it was absolutely great. Here goes on Making a Murderer, Gate 15 boarding now. Yeah, it's literally was like that. They were saying my name on the loudspeaker, and oh man, and TSA was actually like trying to help me get through quicker. It was funny. They were still doing their job, but they were trying to just help me. They were doing it with a little more urgency than they usually would. You know what I mean? Yeah, and dim sum, and after some dim sum, and then some dim sum. There, anyway. Have I ever had chocolate gravy? No, I don't think I've ever had chocolate gravy. Not that I know of, anyway. so that's a lot of things coming up, obviously, and then, like I said, rally coming up in June. Is June 20th, June 20th or 21st, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Linda. Hopefully Linda will correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's June 20th or 21st. I'm very much planning to go up for a week this year so that I have a week to spend there and hang out. So here goes A Wallace. That's what I call myself when I go live on my other channel. But I love that Mandy loves it so much. That's great. So June 21st. So like I said, yeah. So that's rally. Also mixed up in that is going to be the $50 million bullet for those that want to come there. We're trying to work out right now what day we're going to have a little big gathering, get together over at Eagle Nation Cycles. I'm thinking about, I've gone back and forth. I'm going to be there for a week. But I'm thinking other people are probably going to be like me the last 2 years, showing up on Friday or Friday night. And so I'm thinking maybe I'll talk to, Kay and Steve over at Eagle Nation and maybe set it up for the Friday night right before rally. So we'll see, but there's going to be a get together if you guys are interested. And if you're going to rally this year, there's going to be a get together also for Eagle Nation Cycles, Michael Funk, and the $50 million bullet. So actually, when I'm having dim sum, I'll be driving. Well, I'll probably have one beer. Yeah, I've never heard of chocolate gravy here, honestly. Might just be a Southern thing. Alrighty, Mary's gonna be there. She's gonna be a week. Cool. I'm looking to be there for a week this year as well. Hope to see you there, Michelle. So, that's like, we got all that stuff coming up. So I mean, and can't stress it enough. Anybody it's possible for you to get down here next weekend, come over and say hi to Sandy. Um, you know, try to see if you can. You know, I got to imagine Steve and Brendan have supporters here in Southern California, besides me and Julie. So, anyways, and dim sum Dr. Pepper. Yeah, you got it. I'm planning on getting my grandchildren right before rally. So your one of your children is having children, and they're due right before rally. I think, is that what you're saying? What was Jamie asking about? Let's see. Like Kratz and Justice. Great things happening. MAM-a-thon, rally, banner tour, exciting. Yeah, I mean, it's all just to create that, to continue to create the eye, the image for the public to see of people out there publicly, you know, supporting Stephen and Brendan and creating the awareness. Because a lot of it is, I mean, you got to imagine, folks, a lot of people watched Making the Murder, at least the first season. And maybe they got frustrated, maybe they, whatever. A lot of people, I mean, and there was a lot of people studying it for the first year. There was quite a few people studying it. Oh, thank you so much, Cindy. That's very kind. Towards your dim sum, have a great time. Oh, thank you so much. That's going to buy some dim sum for sure. So thank you very much. Thank you. Um, but it's all about creating that image, that thing for people to see, because I mean, there's a lot of people that watched Making a Murderer but lost interest, and got away from it, and for a lot of different reasons. Some of them, it just, well, like my friend Mark Oddie, who you heard me talking to, well, many of you may have heard me talking to recently. He just got pissed off about it because it was so obviously screwed up, but like, it was like he felt like there was nothing that could be done. He was starting to kind of get that feeling of despair about it, and so he had to step away from it because it was just doing his head in, right? And that's where a lot of people are. So it's up to those of us who are able to stay in the trenches day after day, and continue to keep the awareness up, and keep and continue to do those things that are seen in the public eye, so that it reminds maybe some people to take a look again, to come back and circle back and find out what's new with the case, and at least every once in a while get reinformed, so that they can, even if they can't do it every day, so that they are at least somewhat informed and they can continue to represent Stephen and Brennan in some way. So the idea is to keep it in the public eye, remind people, oh yeah, that documentary I watched, right? And when they start to see it popping up in front of their face, it'll make a difference. It'll get people thinking about it again. And that's a big part of what the whole banner tour is, what we're trying to do, and encourage it to happen elsewhere. It's rougher now, obviously. If we were trying to do this, like, say, the day after MAM1 or the day after MAM2 came out or something, or a week after they came out, there would be probably all kinds of people. But we're in one of those periods now where it's the legal system. It takes forever. People lose interest. And so we're in that lull period until something actually happens and clicks, right? So we keep on keeping on. And that's what we do. Right? Maybe Marathon can help buy a couple billboards locally up there before rally. Word needs to get bigger. Well, we're pretty decided on we're not taking donations Mamathon this year. Um, because Stephen and Brennan got what they need and they we were able to raise so much money for them and they're pretty much squared away. We were just going to make this one about information. Um, you know, that's the plan. So just so everybody understands, we don't know that we're going to be doing donations this time. We're planning to not do it, to be perfectly honest. Thank you so much, Michelle. I don't know how I do it sometimes either. Got to be perfectly honest with you guys. I do wonder sometimes how I'm able to just. Sometimes even when I'm feeling crummy, but if I got something to say about Stephen and Brennan, that will all go away because I will focus on what I need to say, and sometimes that's therapeutic, and it actually gets me out of a funk. So sometimes the way forward is through. Sometimes it's not, and it's not always easy to know which one sometimes. But anyway, but maintaining the awareness, keeping it in the public eye, keeping people informed, especially those people who do actually circle back every once in a while to get reinformed again, and to hey Andrew, what's up, buddy? But those people too. I mean, it's about those people, so that I stay here and I keep talking and saying it, so that those people that do circle back can continue to stay informed, because this is probably one of the places people circle back to, is this YouTube channel, among others, I'm sure, but I'm certainly going to be one of the YouTube channels that people circle back to. So I got to keep going. Another YouTube channel that people are going to be circling back to, though, is going to be Andrew, folks. He's doing very well. I got to say, I'm very, very pleased with the success that Andrew's having. Hey Andrew, we would like for you to be part of Mamathon, so let me know about that. Message me or whatever. We'd like you to do a segment. So there you go. Let's see here. Many of my friends and family are tired of listening. They are supportive, but I can feel their eyes roll when I don't shut up. Well, that's just it, right? I mean, you got to understand, for people that aren't into it, they're gonna get frustrated with it a lot quicker. But because of you, they're going to be well informed, and when something big does drop and something big does finally click, they're going to be well informed, and they're going to probably land on a side when that happens. You know what I mean? So that's what you've done for them, and it sucks to feel that way, but that's why we have communities like this, where we can get together with people like-minded that want to talk about it. That's another reason why this platform exists, along with Discord, which Linda has been talking about and posting the link for here in the live chat. She may do it again here in a second. But if you want, join us on Discord and for conversation there. And it's just that's why these communities are created. There's a lot of them. There was Rubber Ducky had hers for a while. There's Foul Play for the Foul Play channel, the YouTube channel, and so there's their Discord server. And there's a lot of places where all of us can get together to talk to like-minded people. And that's how we can keep our sanity instead of pissing off the people that love us, right? Thank you again, Cindy, by the way. That was very generous, and we will definitely be getting a lot of dim sum for that. So thank you so much for that. Let's see here. Where and when is the rally? Sorry. Oh, rally is June 20th in Manitowoc. Courthouse. You like Andrew's southern drawl? I love the way that they say fire in the South. They say far, far. I'm gonna have Andrew on very soon. I'm gonna have Andrew on very soon. He deserves to succeed. He's got the passion. He's got the, he's got the grace. He's respectful of others, and he's got all the right tools, man. I gotta say, I'm immensely happy with Andrew. He's doing a really, really great job. In Chicago too, 3 hours. Yeah, so there you go. 3 hours from Manitowoc. Let's see here. Appreciation. Yeah, absolutely. I'm trying to talk my hubby into watching it with me. He's never seen it, and I need a refresher binge watch. There you go. Andrew was good this morning on his live. Yeah, unfortunately, I missed during the week, folks. I missed stuff. I can't. There's just no way. I put it this way: if I was to be on my phone during work, trying to keep up with videos or anything, I wouldn't have a job. That's the way that happens, unfortunately. So I do my best to catch up with things later, but I sometimes miss stuff here and there because I obviously am doing my own research on things. I'm obviously doing my own videos about things, and so sometimes I don't get to see every single thing, and but I try to get a lot of it because I do like Andrew's work. So I reckon I need to give this Andrew a listen. Yeah. If you didn't know who Andrew is, T1, you should. He's good. Linda is just a ball of energy. She always has been ever since I first seen her coming into the Wrecking Crew uh, back in October of 2018 when MAM2 came out. She has always just been full of passion, just very, very, outspoken and in your face, and she's unapologetic in her support, and she's also classy about it. So yeah, actually, absolutely, Linda Kay is doing a great job, and she deserves a lot of credit as well. So, along with many others, I mean, Mr. Capaldi, Millbilly, um, and just there's a number of people out there doing it. Fen and Julie over on the 80 More Things podcast, Stacy Seabrook with his music, Brandon Maddox with his music and his songs. Um, all the people out there continuing to add to the tapestry, to add to the community, to add to the culture, you might say, right? So it's a building process. And the more and more quality people that we bring in and get involved, the better, right? So oh, I know. I get it, Linda. I know it's tough, but you know Eric Jose, Steve Moore, isn't he the retired FBI agent you had on? Is he any closer to getting up to date on the case? If so, my answer to that, Martha, is I don't know what to say about that, but I am I may have an answer to it soon. I am planning to talk to them or, message them. So I don't know. Let me see. I won't be able to go see them till, I don't know, give me 3 weeks on that. And I'm trying to set up something where I'll ask me again in 3 weeks. J-Jax, yeah, J-Jax is a good guy. We've had J-Jax here on the channel before. Real smart. He knows the case well. Another person, if you're looking to get caught up, or learn about the case, J-Jax is one of those people that you're not going to go wrong. I agree, and I've been meaning to do something with him, but I think rather than well, I don't know. I don't want to say too much other than I want to go and talk to him. So like I said, when that happens, then I'll know more. He's awesome. Jamie wants to be J-Jax when he grows up. There you go. So, I mean, that's what we've got coming up. Those are the things that are swirling on the horizon, or, looming, or not looming. That makes it seem negative. So, I don't know. But the things out there on the horizon, coming up. There's a bit of stuff, so it helps folks if, like, next weekend when we're tweeting pictures of us running around downtown Disney with the banner, and Sandy and Mark, and hopefully even maybe getting some other people in on the photos with us and stuff. So help us out on Twitter by retweeting them and liking them and retweeting them and doing all that sort of stuff, because that helps us create more, awareness and a little more noise. So help us out with that. The videos that we're going to make on the weekend, help us out sharing those around and that sort of stuff. And, that's some of the things that you can do to help us out. I mean, one thing I'd like to mention is those of you who don't know, Jerome, I forget how you say his last name, Alate. It's anyway. He's our correspondent on the French Wrecking Crew, right? He has a YouTube channel. He's had some of us on it before. He did a live today. He's going to be having the folks from Eagle Nation on his channel soon, coming up here soon. And I just want you guys to keep your eyes open for that. Maybe go over and hit subscribe on his channel. Keep your eyes open for me to let you know when that's going to happen, because I'd really like it if we could get as many people to show up for that live on Jerome's channel as possible, because it's the Eagle Nation folks are really trying to get that message around. So we really want, if we can get a bunch of people on it, then it'll more likely suggest the video to people there in France or in Belgium and stuff where Jerome lives. And so if we can get enough people in there, so hopefully we can help it along to really get some more awareness, some more worldwide awareness of Eagle Nation, and even Avery Dassey. But Avery Dassey got pretty good worldwide attention right now. But so we're looking to create some awareness worldwide. There's also going to be something else coming up potentially with a South Africa, podcast or YouTube broadcast with the Eagle Nation folks. So there's some things coming up in regards to that. So if you guys keep your eyes open and help us out with that, that'd be great, because we're really trying to create more attention, awareness, and everything for Eagle Nation as well, and the upcoming docudrama, the $50 Million Bullet, which is going to tell the story of Michael Funk and what happened at Eagle Nation Cycles on December 5th of 2015. Okay, so that's some of the things that we can use your guys' help. That's why I ask people to circle back, because what we can use sometimes is your help, retweeting and liking and doing those sort of things, and sharing, videos and tweets and creating awareness in those ways. That's something that everybody can do that helps Stephen and Brendan. So I encourage everybody to use that power, because it's a formidable power when we all get together and coordinate our effort and really create a lot of noise and create a lot of buzz for Stephen and Brendan. So, and Eagle Nation as well, and Michael Funk. I don't think there's any banjos. T1. Cracking me up, dude. I watch MaM on my iPad. Hubby is not interested in watching anything to do with true crime, except this is true framing. Right? Yeah. I just want to be the best version of me when I grow up. See, Linda K listening, Millbilly, Andrew, Christy, Lynn, Dr. Silkman, the list goes on, and it's wonderful to see so many supporters passionate in getting them both free. Absolutely. Let's see here. Talk Eagle Nation to roll through Man's Walk on their bikes. That will make lots of noise. That's true. We maybe could organize that. To roll through rally on their bikes. That is a freaking good idea. That is an excellent idea, actually. Because in the process of, number one, it's going to be kind of a big thing that'll kind of be woo at rally. That'll be like, oh, wow, cool, all the bikers going by, right? But also for them, being from Eagle Nation, it creates awareness for them. So the crossover, awareness from it, I think is yeah. We gotta look into that. I'm gonna talk to Kay and Steve about that. That's for sure. Big shout out to Google Hangouts and MySpace for getting us here. MySpace. Oh, Jesus. I need another beer. Oh, man. My bottle opener. I guess I got to use my makeshift bottle opener. That's funny. So that's what we got coming up. Mamathon. We're going to be trying to get all your favorite YouTubers involved. That's the idea. Everybody's favorite YouTubers. We're going to try and get everybody a segment. We want it to be event. We want it to be an event for everybody to get excited about. And I also want a lot of the other YouTubers who have now started to publicly talk about the case and everything. I want to help them out. So, if we can do another Mamathon and we can create some more attention and get them some more subscribers and some more people paying attention to what's going on over there on their channels as well. I love the fact that so many people are coming up and getting involved. I mean, we got the Redditors like J Jax and 7 Pairs of Panties and, TikTok Manitowoc, Magilla, even Rule, all the various, Redditors and everything, but they kind of prefer to stay low pro, right? And the one thing it was, I felt kind of in a lot of ways very isolated for a long time, because I was the only one really out on YouTube, and it's been great to see so many other people that are now getting out there on YouTube, and they're actually starting to do it themselves. You know, I mean, the whole thing is I can make a channel with 100 videos a week. You know, but the thing is that if 100 other channels popped up and made videos, that would you know what I mean? It just if more people are talking about it, more people are going to stumble across it on YouTube, or it's going to get suggested to them, or whatever, right? So the more people are, so I can't say how pleased I am, and especially like watching my good friends Fen and Julie over there with their podcast, 80 More Things, which they took that name from a lyric in a Stacy Seabrook song. And I was the first episode. If you guys want to go over there to 80 More Things and check it out, I was episode 1. And she's had a lot of great guests, or I should say they have had a lot of great guests. And so you guys might want to go check out 80 More Things. We got, Rubber Ducky out there who's put out some interesting content. We've got Millbilly, who's been putting out a lot of interesting content, like in particular, a lot of the jail calls and dispatch calls and various things that he's been posting there and making it easy for people to find publicly. So, there's Foul Play over there. They're getting there's the other one I wanted to talk to was Mind Shock. Apparently they just put out a video, because I think I saw a tweet today where somebody was talking about it. So there's Mind Shock. So I might even try to get them to do a spot. But here's the thing, and I hate to sound like a dick. But we really do kind of prefer for Mamathon if you're face on camera. We really would prefer that. If we absolutely have to, we'd probably be able to work out a compromise maybe. But Mamathon works best when people see the person on camera, in my opinion. So I'm not sure how that's going to go over maybe for some of the channels that don't generally like to put their faces on the screen. I don't know. But I will talk with there's 2 channels in particular I'm thinking of. But I will talk with them, and either maybe they will be able to go face on camera, or maybe we'll work out some arrangement that will work just as well. But just wanted to say that, though. We absolutely would prefer, because we think it works better if the broadcaster is face on camera. So, what if you have a face for radio? Well, if you only have a face for radio, then I don't know. Wear a King Kratz mask. There you go. Will convicting a murderer to be a rally this year? We'll have to see. That other crew at Rally the last 2 years, they've been saying that they were students and stuff. So that's an interesting little aspect to it. But I have heard Sean Rex say that he actually generally uses students to film and stuff, because he's able to make his documentaries cheaper that way and stuff, I guess. So it could be they were. It's interesting. We'll find out. I'm sure we'll find out eventually. If that footage ever gets used in anything, we'll find out. Let's see. Saw the Injustice Research, found Eric Cozy on making a murderer, among others. I don't do Twitter or Discord, but but I pray every day for Stephen and Brennan and check in. Absolutely. That's great. Charla. Yeah, MySpace 15 years ago, I know. Yeah. T1. Dude, T1, you got to come on the channel with me sometime, dude. Come on, man. We'll have to do a reveal on you, T1. That we'll have to show off how much you actually know about the case, and then do the big reveal of your voice. Oh. Anyway. Thank you guys. I mean, thank you guys for being here. I mean, makes all this work I put into it worth it, right? So absolutely. So I think I've covered all the things that are coming up, all the things to be paying attention to, talking about, making other people aware of, all that stuff. That's all the stuff that we got moving forward here. So, help us out. We're going to be, sharing a lot of these things. So help us out. We're the more that these things get shared around, the more people see them, the better. Right. So just be mindful of that coming up the next weekend. Obviously the week leading up to Mamathon, when the state responds eventually, I guarantee we're going to be making videos about that. And, so, and on, right. And just keep in mind that these things are coming up, and keep talking about them, keep the awareness up, and, that's what we need to do. So, all right, here goes A. Wallace. That's me. Anyways, all right. So that's about it for this one, folks. Yeah. So if you haven't already, please hit subscribe. And like I said, we'll see you guys this weekend. Sunday for sure with McGilla Rule and Capaldi, but most likely you can find something either maybe on this channel or on my Doctor Who channel tomorrow. So if you're jonesing for Iracose tomorrow, that's where you know where to look. But definitely you can catch us Sunday, same time it's been the last 3 weekends, the last 3 Sundays. So same time as that. Show up. We'll be there with McGilla, Rule, and Mr. Capaldi and myself. So be there, be square. If you haven't already, please hit subscribe, and we'll see you